Hello and welcome people of the internet, my name is JakeDragon7 and welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. In the last episode, we returned from our final battle with Bowser. And we began trying to clean up some of the extra stuff we've been leaving lying around, which is almost half the game. So, today we are going to be going back and just continuing to do some cleanup, namely with some comets. A lot of purple comets appeared at the end of the previous episode, and today it is my goal to try to track some of these down. And just get the purple coins so we can get rid of the comets and get the stars. No. Getting rid of comets makes you a coward. Getting rid of comets makes you a brave adventurer. Don't disable likes and comments. Trust me, it makes you look bad if you didn't already know. Now, this mission does look a bit more challenging than the ones we tackled in the previous episode. Actually, I'm trying to remember if this is one of the ones I considered more difficult. I know I've done this before, so I don't remember this one being super difficult. I feel like I may have to actually start getting a little bit quicker with this, but so far this isn't being too... sometimes you say words... I'm going to tell you this as a fairly experienced Let's Player. By this point, I've been uploading for over a year, so I should know this by now. Don't say words. You'll regret it. Trust me on that. That is a valuable piece of advice that any Let's Player will tell you, and you should always take to heart. Never say words. Ever. You will regret your life decisions. Isn't it ironic when words are basically the thing that makes a Let's Play, but they're also the things that can kill a Let's Play. This is by making everything go awry, because that's how Let's Plays go. Alright though, so far, maybe I should actually take my advice and shut up. I'm gonna do that now. Oh, see? Sometimes shutting up is the right thing to do. Remember that. Sometimes you have to stand up for yourself and, say things, but sometimes that's the worst idea. This is a time when that's the worst idea. Now, if I have a minute, I can just take things nice and slow. Not go that way, because I definitely am not going to make whatever jump I have to make from there. I just know these things. See, the thing is, when you Let's Play for long enough, you begin to just know what works and what doesn't work. Trying to take a risky jump like that, it just doesn't work, especially if you say that this mission's easy. Because truth be told, it is easy, but if you say it's easy, well, I'm sure you know the drill at this point. You're gonna get your ass beat. Sound like a gang boss or something. I sound like the most well-spoken, mob boss ever. And I'm sorry if you can hear my dog in the background. I don't know if it's going to pick up on this mic. It probably won't. If I can just save a game. Yeah, I think someone's just outside. I don't see anything. And I have a window right next to where I record, so I can look outside and see things. Ooh, spooky. Okay, well, let us head back to the map and try to see if there's anything we should begin to tackle from here on out. Well, I don't know why I worded it like that, but you know what I'm trying to say here. Anything we can just go and do now. Well, they all just vanished. Isn't that dandy? Okay, I think I'm gonna go to the garden next, because I feel like I haven't really been there in a while, so figure I'll head there next. Alright, so we're gonna head back to Molten Galaxy right now. The game will just allow me to select things. And wait, our first mission we did here was this. Oh yeah, it was. We did the thing with the flagpoles and stuff. Huh. I remember that now. Yeah, I use it as a thumbnail for one of the videos. I could have remembered this. Alright. So yes. Of course, we have entered this mission once before, but like I mentioned just 2 seconds ago, we kind of got sidetracked into the secret star. Not that that's a bad thing. Kind of smart, honestly, because probably would have forgotten it existed. Which is why I usually, at this point, do the secret stars, extra stars, right after I do the main ones. Yeah, so, here we are, tackling the main one at last. I mean, I know that was only 5 episodes ago, maybe. But I mean, at the same time, I was like also 3 months ago by this point, I'm gonna assume. So yeah, nice to be back here. Because like I mentioned last time we were here, this is quite possibly my favorite galaxy, or it's at least one of my favorites. It's got a killer soundtrack. I mean, seriously, the soundtrack like this, I already kind of like halted my commentary to show it off the last time we were here, but oh man, the soundtrack of this level is just godly. Oh, I love it. I'll stop gushing about this game's soundtrack, though. It's not really necessary. Notice all the games I've Let's Played have like just great soundtracks that I just can't help but gush about. You know, Shovel Knight, this, and Legend of Zelda: Skyward Sword. Oh, shite balls. Oh. Oh. Frick! When will you learn that your actions have consequences? Did I do it right? I don't think I had enough voice cracks, but probably sounded more like an old woman than Sammy. May have messed that up, but hey, you know what? I'm pretty sure I got the quote right. You frickin' fricks! When will you learn? I'm sorry, I won't do it again, I promise. Then again, no promises on this channel. I can do whatever I want. You can't tell me what to do, Mom. You can't tell me how to live my life. Sorry, it's just so hard. I just love that quote so much. How could you not? I mean, really, when will you learn? It's too good. It's just a 10 out of 10 quote right there. Imagine if I could put that on like a school essay. You know what? That is my life goal. I'm starting high school. Probably by the time this is uploaded. Honestly, yeah, I think I'm gonna be there by the time this is uploaded. So yeah, you know what? That's my goal for this year. It's, include when will you learn that your actions have consequences on a school essay. Hopefully, one of my teachers is pretty chill. A semi-classic Sonic fan once said, "When will you?" Okay, I said I wouldn't say it again, and I know I also said that wasn't a promise. But you know what? I want to stick by my word right now. I don't think you guys need to hear the quote again. You get the joke. Although, oh god, that was a little bit close. Although, believe me when I say that my life goal right now, that is no joke. I am actually going to try to put that on an essay somehow again. I mean, I doubt I'm actually going to do it, being realistic here. I mean, I kind of am going to need to keep my grades up because it's pretty top tier high school. But, yeah. I'd love to put that quote in an essay so much you don't even understand. Now that I thought of that idea, oh man, I just want to. Alright though, so enough about things I want to do in high school. Let's get to some things that I want to do right now, and that will be completing this mission, so I can try to do some other missions. That was a kind of shitty segue, and well, that's one way to make progress, I guess. No, it's not like I really wanted to save that live stream or anything. Nah, for now. Save things that help you? No. That's not how we roll here. We do things like that and make life goals to put stupid internet quotes in serious, legitimate school essays. Alright though, so yeah, we're about 10 minutes in now, so suppose you could probably tackle 4 stars in this video as well. Alright, but that raises the question, where do we go next? Well, I suppose I know a place we can... Oh, I probably should just save it now, when I think of it, just in case it crashes or whatever. And oh baby, we have a lot of things to do, don't we? Dusty Dune, okay, well we've already been there twice in the previous episode, so I see no need to return now. Battle Rock. Well, we haven't been... You know what, though? I think the kitchen is a... I mean, yeah, I think the Beach Bowl one takes a really long time. And what's this? Deep Dark. This is tough to say. I know the honey hive one takes long. You know what? Fine, I'll suck it up. I suppose next we will head to the, it was the bedroom, right? Actually, I think it was the engine room. No, because if it's toy time, it's in the engine room, and shite balls. Alright, I can take care of that later. I don't even think I mean, I didn't even have enough star bits anyway, so, whatever. Now, actually, didn't I say I was going to tackle the one that was, wait. Oh no, I said I was going to tackle the one in the kitchen. That's right. Okay, so yeah, I suppose... Yeah, I can just do that next episode. Well, probably not next episode, because next time we're tackling the green stars. Or like the green star levels, I should say. But, yeah, so... Yeah, now that we're tackling this, I think it's safe to say, holy shitballs. Sorry that, made like a background noise. I think there's some, like, plates just fell or something. Almost gave me a heart attack. I'm supposed to be home alone right now. Apparently there's some ghost or something. Ooh, spoopy. Yeah. So, here we are. Like I said, this may, because the other one one of the ones I mentioned previously, in the previous episode I should say, there is a mission like this that usually takes over 20 minutes, and that happens to be on the other variant of Beach Bowl on a Sea Slide. So I figure if that one takes long, this one probably takes long. Because yeah, it does look like you have to explore like the whole map. Now, on the bright side, as of right now, it's not seeming like we have to go underwater. Well, okay, if they're putting a shell there, maybe we do. Yeah, okay, we do, damn. I was gonna say, maybe we don't have to go underwater, which would save a lot of time and make this a lot less stressful. But you know what? It's fine. I can take a challenge. The thing is, this isn't gonna be, like, challenging. These missions are not, there are purple coin missions that are challenging, don't get me wrong. But a lot of them are more tedious than challenging. Especially in this game, because like I said, some of them, like, the reason, the one in Honey Hive, for example, that I decided not to do now, that's another one that takes a while. And of course, I hate to mention it again, but the Sea Slide one, you can't even put in the words how freaking tedious that mission is. I'm sure I've completed it at one point, I don't really remember it though, but it's not going to be fun. Like, I want to take an entire video out just to do that mission. Now, what I'm most likely going to do for that, because I know that that's not going to be fun to watch at all, is what I might do is, for that one in particular, I may just record that on its own, and then do some post commentary, and then just do like some other. Maybe I'll just do like 2 long missions like that in one video. Well, maybe not, because the problem is that these only appear like these basically appear randomly, so it's kind of hard to say. Like, I would definitely do that where I just tackle 2 long ones and like speed up the footage and just do post commentary, just to make it more interesting to watch and just less tedious. But I just don't see that being possible, because usually what it's been doing for me so far is that it's been giving me a ton of comets, no comets, and then a ton of comets again. So most likely I wouldn't be able to do that, which is a damn shame, because that really would... Maybe I can make that without the spin jump, hopefully. Because yeah, no, that would be the best way to do it in my opinion. That's how I'd like to tackle that. Oh, wait, I can get it like this? Maybe. But yeah, that's how I'd like to tackle a lot of these longer purple coin missions, because like I said, they're just tedious and not fun to watch. But, probably just don't have much of a choice in the matter, and I may have to just suck it up and do that one mission for that one video. Which, yeah, I know maybe it doesn't sound that bad to most people, but, like, to me personally, I just want to keep this series moving, you know what I mean? Again, especially after the hiatus and the fact that I will most likely, just knowing my luck, there'll probably be something else coming up soon that'll just end up completely throwing this and Skyward Sword off again. But regardless, yeah, I mean, I just like to keep this moving, and hopefully, what my hope is that the series will be done maybe just on episode 40. That's what I'd like to do. But I just feel like that would be, I feel like that would just have a really cool look. Like, ending on a multiple of 10 just feels good to me. And especially considering that my like mid finale where I took on the final boss was episode 20, which I deliberately planned that to be that. Well, I mean, after a certain point I did, but like by the time I realized how close I was, like episode 18 or episode 19, I kind of realized that I wanted to do that. And I feel like it will be great to have the finale be episode 40 for this. So I'm definitely hoping to have this done like soon. Not like soon. I know it's gonna be a while. I mean, it's gonna be at least 10 more episodes, and that's, like I said, hopefully 40 will be the last. So I'm definitely hoping to just be able to upload these more and possibly even have this series done by like the end of the it's the end of my second year of making videos. Hopefully by the end of summer, or not the end of the beginning of summer, really, and I can start something else then. But who knows? You really just have to see, what happens, because running a YouTube channel like this can just be a little bit unpredictable at times. Of course, if you've been following my channel, I've had 2 decently length hiatuses, so you never know. Oh my god, I'm missing all these. Alright though, so right now, of course, we're just exploring this underwater section of the map, trying to get the purple coins that are down here. Yeah, not exactly the most fun thing in the world. At the same time, I mean, I guess it's just nice to get this out of the way, because we're gonna have to tackle, we'd have to tackle this at one point or another anyway. And the same thing applies to a lot of the other ones that I just don't want to tackle, like Honey Hive and Sea Slide. Like, you don't really have, if you're trying 100% the game, you don't really have a choice. You gotta tackle them one point or another. And at this point, considering I haven't actually done one of these longer, more tedious ones yet, may as well just do it now, because why not? Yeah, so far I've been very happy going back to record these. I feel like I've been, now that I have all the purple comets available, and I've been kind of being able to do missions in older galaxies, it does feel nice because I feel like I'm covering a lot of areas, just it's kind of in a really short period of time, which I do like. That's kind of how I like running this series, so makes me happy. Hopefully you guys are glad to have this series back and running back in full force. Sure, I mentioned this that same thing last episode, or something very similar to it, but it's really how I feel, because I do like making these videos quite a bit. They're just, oh geez, they're a ton of fun to record. They're at least usually fun to edit, at least to an extent. I mean, editing at times can be a little bit tedious, but I mean, it's usually not that bad. I mean, editing for a Let's Play is not that difficult, trust me. Usually for this series and Skyward, I have to put in more effort because I make those backdrops, which is something I deliberately do to try to make it just so I have to put more work in it to kind of give myself a bit more credit, I guess, in a way. Probably the best way I can word that. This is something I try to do, separate myself and kind of show how much effort I put into this. But yeah, I can definitely say these series are a bit more time consuming, but I've literally had, god damn, I hate how water kills power-ups. It's just so stupid in this game. It's bothering me. I've literally had episodes of Smash Squad, for example, where nothing will happen in the video that I need to edit, and it'll just literally be sync the audio and make the end card. Obviously I watch the video to make sure I don't have to edit anything, but a lot of these episodes, what usually happens with Smash Squad is that I'll have moments where I'll just stop commentating in between matches, and that's usually all I have to cut in the video. But still, I mean, does that sound difficult? Cutting a few minutes, a few seconds of nothing happening. It's not really the most difficult thing in the world, you know what I mean? But yeah, I'm definitely running a bit dry on things to talk about right now, because nothing's really happening. It's kind of bouncing around like a spring. Now yeah, also I think I may be a bit anxious to just get done this recording, because after I record this, I'm gonna go eat some ice cream and watch Avatar. I've been watching through Avatar: Last Airbender recently. It's my first time actually watching through the series, because I didn't grow up watching Nickelodeon. I know a lot of people did, but I didn't. I grew up just watching Cartoon Network, so I grew up watching shows like Kids Next Door, Courage, what else? Kids Next Door, Courage, Foster's. Ed and Eddie was always my favorite. I still love that show a lot now, but I don't watch it too much anymore. But yeah, I've been watching through Avatar recently, and it's been well, if you've seen the show, I'm sure you can tell I've been enjoying it quite a bit. Right now I'm in halfway through the 3rd season. I'm not gonna say exactly where I am, because that would kind of spoil some things. In case you haven't watched it, I highly recommend it. And do I have to bring a spring mushroom all the way over here? Are you kidding me? Because you can't wall jump. Oh. Frick! When will you learn that your actions have consequences? I'm so sorry, I just can't do it. I can't not do the Sammy voice. I'm sorry. It's just not even the voice I like doing. It's just that quote. That one quote is just one of my favorite things. Fricks! You fricks! Sammy, I mean, I'm happy he changed, because I know recently he's, like, changed his channel a lot, and he actually makes competent, like, he makes good content now, and I'm actually happy for him, because, like, it's great. And I saw, like, one of his videos, and I was like, oh, damn, that's actually pretty nice. He's, like, he's doing good things now, but, I mean, it's so hard, because it's, like, I want more when will you learn, and I want more, like, frickin' fricks. Like, I just want more fricks in the world, you know? Like, I just want the old Sammy back. The old frick we all knew and loved. Maybe not loved, but we certainly knew about him. And if you loved him, it was probably for the wrong reasons. Alright, though. So, yeah, anyway, back to Avatar, though. You know, I've just been having a lot of fun with it. I've been kind of addicted to it. I've watched, like, almost the entire show in, like, a week. So, may have a slight issue. Although it is a good show, so you can't really blame me. But yeah, and if you're curious, my favorite character is probably Toph. I'd say Toph, Zuko, and Iroh are probably my favorite characters. Toph is just so sassy, it's great. Alright though, and she's also like the most badass character ever, so but yes, that'll be it for this episode of Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy. So if you enjoyed, you can maybe leave a like, maybe subscribe. If there are any stars, now I'm especially just kind of freelancing this a lot, if there are any stars you'd like to see me tackle in the future, you can actually leave those in the comments. And it's kind of a strange thing to be asking for suggestions for, but I mean, I like having fan interaction, which is something I really never have, so if there are any stars you'd like to see me cover that I haven't already covered, you can leave those down in the comments. And next episode, we have a mission, and it's not going to be easy. See you all then.